Hey y'all, Todd with Pork Police here. Let's talk thermals. So we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary with Bering Optics. Absolutely love these Bering scopes. The advantage that we have is we get to hunt with a lot of different guys, with a lot of different thermals, a lot of different brands. So we get to compare the Bering Optics against all the other major manufacturers. So the Bering Optics scopes, we've hunted in super hot conditions, super humid, high dew points, raining, foggy, cold with high dew points, everything. And we found that the Bering Optics scopes seem to outperform other scopes on the market. Different processors, I don't know, but the Bering Optics scopes seem to outperform the other scopes. So let's talk about what's most commonly said with most guys. A lot of guys will say, hey, what do I got to spend on a thermal? I've only got X amount of dollars to spend. What's out there? What can I get? Well, their common questions also are, how far can I see? How far can I shoot? What's the clarity like? And what's it going to cost me? Well, when I ask them, topographically in your area, how far do you want to be able to shoot? And guys say, well, I want to be able to shoot 500 yards. Can you effectively shoot 500 yards during the day? Do you have the weapon and the optic to be able to day shoot 500 yards? And the ability. Most guys do not. Therefore, you do not need to shoot 500 yards at night. You might think you want to shoot 500 yards at night, but 500 yards is a lot further than what you would think. So, topographically, your area. If guys are, coyote hunting, maybe they want to reach out 200, 250, 300 yards. If guys are hog hunting, average 50, 70, 100 yards, 125, 150 yards. Depends on what you want to do. Now, Bering Optics starts out with their stimulus model. In their stimulus model, which we have down here, that is a 25-256 resolution scope. Now, 25-256, starter scope. How far can I effectively shoot and see? Well, you can see way out. It's a great little scope. Shooting wise, I'm going to give you the minimums of what I think. You can shoot out a lot farther than what I'm going to say, but I think effectively, like with the stimulus, 150 yards and under is great. 200 is possible, 250 maybe, but I'm thinking that fine line is somewhere in that 70 to 125, 150 yard range. Then we step up to the 25. So we've got the Hogster Vibe, the 25 384, the 35 384 in the Hogster Vibe, and then you've got the big brothers, which would be your Super Yoter A3 or your Super Hogster A3, your Super Yoter, your LRF unit, and in those bigger scopes, they're going to come with either in a 35 millimeter lens or a 50 millimeter lens, depends on what you want to do. So the regular 25 Vibe. Fantastic scope. One of the best 25 384s on the market as far as I'm concerned. It allows you to see way out. It's super clear, super clean scope. You can see way out with this scope and could easily shoot out to 250, 300 yards easily with it. Excuse me. Now you go to the 35 Vibe. So you've got the Hogster 35 Vibe. That one's going to let you get out just a little bit further because now you're talking about going from a 25 millimeter lens to a 35 millimeter lens, getting yourself out there a little bit more. If you're looking for, you don't mind spending a little bit more money, but you're looking for something where you can really get out, maybe you want to go with the Hogster A3 or the Super Yoter. Now you're talking about being able to shoot whatever you want. I tend to use the Super Yoter as a spotter. So when I'm out driving around in the buggy and I'm spotting and stalking for hogs, I like to use the Super Yoter. It comes with a little clip right here, little ring that you can clip a lanyard on. I like to use the Super Yoter as a spotter simply because I can see way the heck out there. The clarity is great. The operating system on it is fantastic. If I get into conditions where all of a sudden we pull down into a low bottom and we've got some haze and some fog going on, I can jump into the menu and real quick clean it up if I need to. So I'm going to go over the operating system just real quick for you. So all the operating system and menu works the same on these scopes. To power it up, you're going to take this furthest button away from the eye cup and you're going to hold that for 5 seconds. The scope is going to power up. It takes roughly 20 seconds to power up. Scope powers up, now you're good to go. All the settings that you previously have put into this will stay every time you turn it on and turn it off. If you want to put it into sleep mode to conserve battery, you just give it a quick bump, boom, it's off, another quick bump and it goes back on. If you want to get into your quick menu, so your quick menu is what? Your quick menu is going to allow you to adjust your color palettes, your contrast, your brightness real quick, reticle colors, reticle styles, things like that that you can just do on the fly and change real quick if need be. If you want to get into the deep dive into the menu where you've got a ton of different options, maybe you want to turn on your Wi-Fi and stream it to your phone, or you want to deep dive and really be able to tune this baby in, then you'd hold this center button for about 5 seconds and then your extended menu comes up. Your extended menu, you're just going to palette through and be able to palette through the menu and make the critical changes that you want to make. If you want to take a picture internally in the scope, boom, you just click the back button. So the one closest to the eye cup, you're going to click that one time. If you want to internally record, you hold that down for a couple of seconds, you're going to get a red dot in the right hand corner of the screen with a timer that's going to indicate that you are indeed recording. Same thing, you would hold it until the red dot goes away to stop recording. One of the things that I do like about these Bering Optics scopes as well is instead of using CR123s, which what they're intended originally for, Bering has come up with an extended battery cap. So this little extended battery cap right here allows you to run 16 650 batteries. So it's like a double CR123. These 16 650 batteries in here, man, these things are fantastic. Just goes right in, this thing just clips right on, and then they've got a spot right here that you can store your CR123 battery cover. Like I said, we've hunted in all kinds of different conditions with these Bering Optics scopes, and they have outperformed every scope that we've used so far. We've pulled into fields and looked out across 700, 800, 900 yards, 1,000 yards plus, and had guys with other brands with us, and we'll spot a hog or a group of hogs, and they'll say, where are they at? And we'll say, man, they're right at 11 o'clock. And they'll start scanning, and they'll be like, I don't see them, I can't find them. And we'll say, okay, you see the big tree, or you see the light from that ranch house up on the horizon, come down and go left to that, and give them directions, and they won't be able to find them, where we can spot them with these very easily. So super strong sensor on these scopes. Clarity is just absolutely fantastic. We have been super happy with these scopes.
Ooh, this is a clear view. This is so much sharper than the other ones. It's like noon out there.
We have 11 of them. So we have 11 Bering Optics scopes, and we have had zero issues with them. They have outperformed every scope that we've used prior, and just absolutely flawless. Easy scopes to operate, great customer service. We've had just fantastic rapport with Bering Optics, and man, guys, if you're looking for a thermal, go on the Bering Optics website, and there's just a whole list of different thermals. I guarantee you they'll have one that'll suit your needs. Thank you. We got the 350 Legend here with the Bering Optics Super Yoter. Super hot and humid out tonight. Terrible thermal conditions, and man, this baby was awesome.